Hi guys, hope you're doing good right now. I'm with Jeff. How are you doing?
I'm very good.
Why are you laughing like that?
I don't know. Every time we're just starting Q&As, it's silly. For English people, we usually start in English. And today, she asked me the question in French. I was very, off guard. That was cool. That was cool. I like it.
So now that you know the question, would you tell us what your favorite quote is and why?
Sure, I can do that. To be honest, I don't like have a very specific I like writing quotes some places, and but there is one specific that I had a lot in my mind that Alex told me when I first met him, and it was like, you will know the truth and the truth will set you free, because I spent my life in illusions for years, where at some point where you don't know the difference between reality and fiction, and that's the truth. And I was talking about that with one of my friends earlier today, about the first time that I really looked at myself in the mirror and really accepted who I truly was, and what was determining me at that time. And it was so hard, because for years I've been, dreaming, I've been, losing myself, even in my relationships, you don't want to face reality, because what's going on in your brain, in your mind, is so good, and it's so easy, and you have access to whatever, you can dream of. It's all about fantasy, and I think that a lot of people are living their life that way. And to me, it's so sad, because at one point I'm pretty sure you're going to wake up, or you don't want to wake up, because you don't want to face the fact that, hey, what have I built really? What are my relationships, and what have I done of my life? And the truth is, nothing real, because you always just nourished illusions, and this is horrible in a way. So of course, reality sometimes it's just, can I say suck?
I think so.
Okay, well, it sucks, and it is hard to face it, because we have different backgrounds, we live in different type of cultures and societies, and it's hard for everybody just to face reality at different levels, of course, but once you face it and you accept what it is, as ugly as it is, and you see yourself through it, well, that's where it's amazing, because everything is possible from now on. You have decisions to make, and you have choices to take, but as soon as you accept what reality is, then you get the real taste of everything. And as when we were talking about my tattoo last time, and that's how I want to live my life, with my bandmates, with everybody here, with my friends on MySpace, Facebook, or whoever I met. I've been playing games for so long, and believe me, the end game is always the same, and you're just alone, and you need to go back, like in Fight Club, in your cavern, when Tyler just take his hand and he puts some chemical powder on it, and it's burning, and he's just trying to get away in his personal, or I don't know, cavern, and there's this huge penguin there, and at one point there's smoke in the cavern, because reality and fiction is just mixing, and it's crazy, and because you can't live your life like that. And we're talking about that a lot these days, to live the moment and to create moments, because at the end of our lives, what we're gonna miss is not our job, is not what we do or did, but it's those moments that were real, that were true, that we're tasting. The world just stops moving, and we're just getting through it. It's completely awesome, because you can be on stage and there's thousands of people in front of you screaming your name, and you're just thinking about what are you going to do after the show, or how it's like, and the tempo you saw during the day, or whatever, but and you finish at the end game, and you're just like, so how was the show? Well, it was cool, but But that's the difference between just living the right moment for what it is, and that's why truth is equals freedom, because even if it's hard, ugly, or whatever, well, it's real. So that's what free is all about. I guess.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us and for taking the time to talk to us about freedom as well.
Always a pleasure.